You are beautifully and wonderfully made. A while back, I decided I needed a mantra of my own, something that was personal and meaningful that I could tell myself to bring comfort and love as well as root myself in the present moment. The Bible says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. So I came up with you are beautifully and wonderfully made. I say it to myself all the time, and it really helps me find peace knowing that I'm perfect just as I am and that I don't need anything beyond what I have within me. Goal. In this new year, come up with a mantra that is just yours. Each day, look in the mirror and repeat it back to yourself. I am beautifully and wonderfully made. One destination is never a place, but a new way of seeing things. I have been so blessed to be able to travel so much over these last few years. One of the most profound things I witnessed while traveling was seeing how much we take for granted. I have seen slums where people are walking around without shoes or jackets in the freezing cold. I've been to places where people are working so hard at such physically demanding jobs while making hardly any money. It taught me to value every person on this planet and to not take my job for granted. Go stay open to anything and take a day or week seeing a new part of the world. If you can afford to take time off work, then visit a new neighborhood in your own town. Be grateful for everything you have. Every life has a purpose. Share your story and you may help someone find their own. The reason I decided to become honest about my personal struggles is because the issues that I have dealt with are still taboo to talk about. Self-harm, eating disorder, addiction, and mood disorder are things people aren't always open about. But it's so important that someone starts talking about these issues so that those who are struggling know that there is help out there. It is my job to be a beacon of hope for the little girl that doesn't have any. Go stand up for those who can yet. Give them support and strength. Life can be so difficult at times, but fighting through the pain is so worth it. It is better to feel every kind of emotion than not feel at all. I thought of this quote when I was at my dad's funeral, and it's what got me through the experience. I was on such a roller coaster of emotions. In the past, I will drink or restrict or find any way possible to avoid the immense pain I was in. People often choose to numb their pain with substances, but it's more courageous to walk through the fire with your eyes open instead of numbing my pain by using. I let myself feel all the emotions that came to me. It was a difficult time in my life, but allowing myself to feel sadness and despair helped me give way for the celebration of this life. It allowed me to begin healing in a healthy and honest fashion. Go allow yourself to feel the one thing you have been pushing away. Call a friend, be vulnerable, and share it with them. If you don't love yourself for your flaws and imperfections, you can't expect anyone else to either. Sometimes the very thing we're most insecure about is the future that people like the most about us. You're not supposed to look like everyone else. We are each made differently. So find whatever flaw and imperfection you have and start embracing it because it's part of you. Go be proud of your originality. There's no one else in the world that's like you. This is DEMI Lovato staying strong 365 days a year. I love it. I love reading it. And it's just a reminder that I'm wonderfully and fearfully made, that you are wonderfully and fearfully made. And that it's important to be honest with how you're feeling, with your feelings, your emotions. And it will always, honestly, it will always bring you one step ahead, closer to healing. And I think like it's important right now in this season of our life to embrace our imperfections, embrace the circumstances that we're dealing with, and just remember that you're wonderfully and fearfully made. And just to remember that you should never compare yourself with somebody else because you were born original. We're not designed to be a copy. We don't compare ourselves when we're looking at the sun and the snow and the flowers and we'll be like, I wish I would shine as brighter as them, so why we do this with each other, in the moment that you embrace exactly who you are and that you find your security and your creator, you stop filtering everything, you stop trying to alter every single fear and flaw and feeling and emotion, the way you dress, the way that you carry yourself, and the more honest that you get to be with yourself, that is what truly going to help you embrace your imperfections and dress in love. You know, that's what truly matters. And I wanted to share with you how amazing, you know, these anointed words that God gave to DEMI is amazing. And if you can get the book, go ahead and get it. And also to all of DEMI fans out there, I have an amazing song that is going to come out this year, and I'm excited to share it. I know that whenever you have the chance to come across it, you're gonna love it. So go ahead and follow me on Spotify. I'm linking you with the link down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate you.